I'm Duncan Green. Welcome to Gym Hacks, your daily 10-minute dose of tips, techniques and innovations to make your fitness club stand out, more fun to run and more profitable. 600 seconds of takeaways that will make a difference. Our aim is to provide the very best free content on the web for you gym owners and operators. If you like our content, register for our free 6-week exponential growth formula program. We're helping fitness club professionals generate the maximum revenues possible. Register below to enroll on the next program, which starts on the 1st of next month. Once you've registered, we'll send you the logins automatically. Also, check out our unique implementation service. This is a 100% done-for-you program of effective fitness club marketing, and it's supported by the strongest guarantees anywhere in our sector. Click below for details on this incredible service. But right now, let's get back to today's gym hack. Creating a structured referral marketing system. This means establishing clear guidelines and processes that encourage your customers to refer others consistently. And the first one is this systemized approach. And it's no surprise that in every module that we do in this exponential growth plan, we refer back to giving yourself a platform for a systematic approach, breaking the year down into 4 quarters with a planning phase, a finalization phase, a briefing phase. Within each quarter, to have regular meeting cycles with staff structures, with particular accountability, where everyone is responsible for a number. And again, as with member communications, so it is true specifically of referrals. When you're running referral schemes, be mindful of the 3 areas of your triangle: the audience, and we're running referrals in this case for 3 different strategic groups: your prospects to refer their friends, new members to refer their friends and other members, and the members that you have right now. Obviously, we know what the intent, the message is. It's about getting access to other members of the club, of the audience's network. And the media, well, there's going to be a range of different media that you utilize for each of the promotions, for each of the audiences. The second principle behind your effective referral marketing are your incentives. And your incentive ideas, you can use multiple areas from the slide here or just individual ones. But you can see there's a terrific opportunity and a broad range of options, all the way from cashback schemes, added value memberships, bonus memberships, price reductions, gift vouchers, gift cards, discount cards, enhanced booking privileges, recognition, even just creating an area in the club where other people will see who the main club ambassadors, the people who refer, are. And by making referring members part of an entry into an exclusive VIP club, and to build that sort of club authority to make referring a very desirable thing to do. Let's look at the benefits matrix. So who is going to benefit from your referral promotion? In number 1, the member gets the benefit, the referrer gets nothing. In number 3, the member gets nothing, the referrer gets all the benefit. And number 2, the second option, is where both member and referral gain some benefit out of the offer. We always prefer 2, a win-win. But again, as we've talked about on previous modules, when you're measuring the results, experiment, run promotions where it's win-nil, a nil-win, and win-win, and see which you get the best result. Above all else, the third principle behind effective referral marketing is delivering exceptional service. And by ensuring that your product or service exceeds expectation, you naturally encourage customers to share their positive experiences with others. Now, you don't have to have the entire club performing brilliantly at all times in order to get referrals. It might be specific areas of your club and you run specific referrals to that area. So you could offer bonus class passes to people who are regular class goers to invite their friends. You could, as we're going to see shortly, invite people who are following particular pilot programs to refer their friends to paid for referral pilot programs at a discount. Don't be hung up on making sure the whole club has to be in tip-top condition before you're able to do all these things. Experiment all the time as you work to improve every part of your club. But you must leverage social proof. That's also very important. The power of testimonials and case studies. Sharing stories of satisfied customers can build trust and encourage others to bring friends and family. Nutrition clubs are going to be something that's incredibly new wave in the fitness clubs in the next 2 years. That is really thinking about how you build in nutrition services into your club. And alongside that is going to be the opportunity to really advertise and sell on the results that you get. Now, fitness clubs have been really weak on selling on positive results, and they've got to change that. And Nutrition Club allows you to do this. Part of what Nutrition Club is all about is establishing starting points and regularly assessing. And one of the areas are before and after photographs. And while not every member is very keen to do it, most are. And most, when they get a result, are keen to share. And when they share on their own social media, so that referral boosts the traction that you get. And the other thing about the way that they operate is every 10 visits, they run a full analysis on the progress of their customers. So they'll put them through a body scan where they'll get the 9 metrics and they'll measure them. And once they get those measurements, they'll compare them with previous measurements on the previous 10th visit review. And they'll advertise the progress that they've received, that they're getting from when they started the program. And again, every customer is encouraged to put that out through their own social media. The club puts it out through its own social media. And the net power of all of that referral is a whole heap of positive reinforcement, a building of authority, and a driving of new leads. So educate your customer. Train your customers on how to refer effectively. Provide them with the right tools and information so they feel comfortable recommending your business. The very best membership sales person I ever worked with, a lady called Rachel Browse, had the most extraordinary referral uptakes from the members that she sold. And when I discovered that her referral machine was 3 or 4 times anybody else that worked with her, I decided to investigate and ask her what was happening. And it turned out that at the point of sale, Rachel made a promise to the customer that she would follow up with them for the first 42 days to make sure they got all the value that they were hoping for out of the club. And all she asked for in return, that if they were going to refer their friends to the club, that they would do so directly to her and her alone. So what she was doing incredibly cleverly was promising the customers a very VIP service and the type of support that everybody was delighted to get within their membership, in exchange for the inevitable referrals that would result from the fantastic service that they got and the perfect results that they received. Everybody benefited. The club, Rachel, the member. So educate your customer at all times. Explain to them why their friends and family are important to maintaining the ambience and atmosphere of the club, and why we prefer to grow organically through members' friends rather than going out to the cold market. Script your new presentations. This is a script for a new member nomination scheme. And I'll read it out because it's one of my favorites and it's brilliant. And so this is how we generate joining fees on new members, and also on the point of sale, how we get them to start thinking about nominating friends. So finally, as a new member of our club, we'd like to offer you the gift of 5 VIP passes worth £15 each for your friends. They're 14-day full access passes that give your friends full access to their club and who could come along as your guest. Now, I'm sure you have lots of friends or family members you'd like to give these to, but we must limit the offer to 5 people only. Now, if you could write down the names and daytime telephone numbers of the people you'd like to nominate for these passes, and I'll just go and get your membership card. Now, at this point, you go away and you leave them to it. If they've only managed to write 1 or 2 names or none at all, then this is what you say. Oh, it's a shame you haven't filled them in, because for every person with a pass who decides to become a member, you'll receive a free month on your membership. Now, you can use any incentive that you like, but this was our favorite one. Now, the passes are only valid for the first 42 days of your membership, so we do need to hurry. Are you sure there's no one else who'd enjoy the benefit of a 14-day membership to our club? What about your work colleagues or neighbours? And you be quiet at this point and allow them to think. Now, what you've done is you've created a scarcity. I know you have a lot of friends and family, but we have to limit it to 5 people. There's an urgency. It's only valid for the first 42 days of your membership. And although I've put a little bit of pressure, I've asked them for the names and left them to it. And then I've come back and I've asked them again. What I'm going to do now, and the final bit of it is, now these passes are valid for the first 42 days of your membership. So I'm going to make it my business. I'm following the Rachel Brow script to keep an eye on you for the first 6 weeks of your membership and to make sure that you get all the value you can out of the membership. So I'm going to be giving you a call in the next few days to make sure that your induction session's gone okay. And if there's anybody who you can think of that would benefit from one of these passes, you can give me their names and details then. How does that sound? So now I've got the right to call. They've agreed to that. I've set them up thinking about people that they could invite for the 14 days. And of course, there's an online version that we'll be sending to complement the script. But if you do the script enough times, even if 9 out of 10 people don't give you a name, you have still increased your leads of qualified people by 10%. And that's the positive spin I'd like you to be thinking about. I can assure you, though, this promotion is unbelievably successful because it's a real benefit. Your 14-day pass or your 21-day or your 28-day, whatever you decide, having experimented and looked for the best results on conversions as well as uptake, that value is going to change. But this is an amazing promotion. Members love it because this is the point in their membership life when they're most vulnerable, they're excited but nervous, and the opportunity to bring their friends and family free of charge for an extended period so they can really get settled in is amazing. Now, obviously, you need to follow up to make sure that they have a very good benefit, a good experience, and you convert them. As a lead generation tool, this is the best. Now, other ones that, again, going back to the world of nutrition, when people join Nutrition Club, they buy a 10-visit membership. Basically, 1 month, they come 10 times. And inside that membership fee, they're going to get their breakfast, they're going to get their analysis, their 2 body analysis sessions, which is going to prove the progress that they're making, as well as a whole heap of other benefits. But here's the thing, the 3 hearts, 5 hearts. If those customers refer 3 people for a 10-day cafe membership at £55, they will then also get a free 10-day membership. If they get 5 hearts, they'll get a free 30-day, and they can bank these hearts. So as they don't have to bring them all at the same time, they can stack them up as they come to Nutrition Club. And it's a very clever promotion that, again, fitness clubs could use. The heart concept, and I'll show you how they use it practically and visually. Ask at the right time. Timing is crucial in referral marketing. Asking for referrers when customers are at their most satisfied, such as after a successful purchase or a positive customer service interaction or a brilliant result. So make sure you create triggers and interaction points all over your process. And those triggers and interactions, again, will be multimedia. Structure the media that's most appropriate and most efficient. Look in your process and look where these interactions could happen. The more interactions and triggers you build, the more chance you have of creating some sort of reaction. And finally, track and measure results. Track referrals, measure the effectiveness of each of the referral campaigns. It helps identify what works and where improvements are needed. You can play around with the campaign that you've got, stick with it, amend it, change the incentives, dump it completely and replace it with something else, or take the success stories and do them more often in more places. Thanks ever so much for listening. See you next time.